The World Cup campaign will move to Mumbai at the Wankhede Stadium. We will see South Africa taking on Bangladesh. Remember what South Africa did the other night? Scored 399. Henrik Klaassen was in a very, very different mood. Rassie van der Dusen was among the runs as well. And well, even when they had a new opening pair, it didn't bother South Africa at all. The big runs came once again at the Wankhede. South Africa are proving to be a red-hot team despite that one loss against Netherlands.
And this venue is going to suit them. Wankhede pitch, you've seen extra bounce for their bowlers also. You've seen how they defended against England. The way they batted on that pitch. Klaassen is someone who's shown his class again. Marco Jansen contributing at the back end of the innings, and Reza Hendricks starting very well. Quinton de Kock also will be looking forward to this game for sure. And look, because of the venue and the pitch they're playing on, I think you can safely say South Africa will have the upper hand. It will be a tough game for Bangladesh.
Well, Bangladesh coming off a loss to India in Pune. They've had some selection issues as well. Now, let's pull up the Bangladesh squad graphic to see what they can do. Taskin Ahmed did not play that last game. And it looks a tricky one because the bowling seemed to have no teeth the other night.
Yeah, no teeth the other night, but Taskin unfortunately is not playing that tomorrow as well. They are very clear that his shoulder is not repaired in time.
Yep.
They're waiting for Shakib to get fit because I think Shakib coming back to this team is important. See, because while Nasoom is a decent bowler, I mean, Shakib gives you so much more with the bat. And even for a decent bowler, to bowl under conditions like Wankhede is very difficult for a spinner. Yeah. Shakib is very good at that, knowing how to fire the ball wide, he's a smart bowler under these circumstances. So I'm just looking at that card and saying that who does Shakib come in for? Because I still feel it's a straight swap for Nasoom Ahmed because there's no point playing an extra spinner out here. It's not, Wankhede is not the place that you want to play too many spinners.
Yeah, Zach, straight swap for you. Shakib comes in straight away for Nasoom Ahmed?
Or well, of course, I think that's what they'll opt for sure. Shakib, they need him for sure, and his captaincy is something which is going to again give that boost. Taskin would have been a great bowler on this kind of a surface. He would have enjoyed bowling on this pitch. They'll have to look at that option for sure because Wankhede, you've seen at times, is very tough place for a spinner to operate. So that they will have to find a way. If there is option of that on the bench, they might look at that. But other than that, I'm not seeing them also making any changes. It will be just Shakib coming in. Maybe bat first, put runs on board.
Yeah, for Bangladesh though, Shariful and Mustafizur aren't bowling well either. So, well, a tough, really, really tough challenge awaits Bangladesh against a red-hot batting team, South Africa. Reza Hendricks has given their first choice captain a headache. Temba Bavuma had fever the other night, couldn't play, and he had a great view from the dressing room for that fantastic batting show. What do they do now if he's okay?
No, look, if the person who calls himself, he was known as Sachin in his locality when he played, I mean, come on, you've got to give Sachin a chance to play the Wankhede. No, honestly saying, he's the captain of the team, and like good teams, it doesn't matter what you've done in the previous match. If the captain comes back, he takes his place in the side, and they go on his business as usual. They'll just know that there's a very good, capable reserve sitting out there. And what's happened in the last match is the one person who's not in form was Klaassen, who was getting starts but not getting, finishes. And he got a century as well. So he got a century. Marco Jansen scored runs. Marco Jansen got wickets. I mean, I don't think there's anything more they need.
Runs for Hendricks, runs for Van der Dusen, runs for Marco Jansen, runs for Klaassen. Everybody scored runs. So if I had to ask you to pick one player to watch out for from South Africa, you could shut your eyes and just pick one and it would be a good answer.
You want Marco Jansen to continue with his form.
Yeah, with the bat and the ball.
Yeah, as an all-rounder.
Right, but what do you do with Temba Bavuma?
I think he walks in if he's fit.
For?
Straight swap.
Reza Hendricks.
Reza Hendricks?
Yeah.
Okay, that's how it is. So he's picked...
Why would you change that? Tell me.
Well, man in form, opened well with de Kock. But yeah, he's a captain. So I understand where you're coming from. Player to watch out for you.
Look, for Bangladesh, it has to be Shakib. I mean, he's the only person who has the experience of playing under these conditions and doing well. And I would have gone for Taskin as been there because this kind of, the bounce on this pitch would have really suited his kind of bowling. I mean, you're right. I would go for this thing for South Africa. I'd just go for de Kock. I mean, he has played so many innings out. He has won so many games. I mean, he has hit a ball in every part of the Wankhede that on square leg side on both
Yep.
sides. So I would say just let him come back and have a reunion with Wankhede, as they say.
Bangladesh for you, one player?
Liton Das.